Hey guys, I'm Daniel Gonzalez. I'm one of the 4-H agents here in Palm Beach County, Florida. And I'm here with one of my fellow Palm Beach County Extension agents, Frank Dowdle. So, Mr. Frank, what do you do for the Palm Beach County Extension? And yeah, so what do you do for Extension?
I'm the Agricultural Safety Extension Agent. I deal with farm safety, and a lot of my work is deals with pesticide education and pesticide exams for the people that apply fertilizers or pesticides.
So I would imagine several of us have lawns, several of us, or at least several of us have seen a beautiful golf course like this. So why are pesticides and chemicals important when speaking about landscape like this?
It's the most effective way to control the weeds or pest. In South Florida, we're kind of the pest of the month club. If we get rid of one, another one comes in. We don't ever really get rid of many of them. We're just suppressing them, and we're trying to keep it beautiful. Otherwise, there'd be weeds everywhere, and the golf ball wouldn't roll right, or it wouldn't be as pleasant or pleasing to people.
Yeah, so it's definitely something that we don't oftentimes think about. We think grass sometimes just grows, and if you cut it, it looks beautiful like this, but there's a lot more that goes into it. So, speaking about 4-H, are you originally from South Florida? Were you in 4-H? Were you in FFA? Tell us about it.
No, I grew up in Mississippi, and I was in 4-H from as soon as we could. At that time, I believe it was 8 years old until I got out of it and thoroughly enjoyed it. And I was in FFA when I was in high school.
Okay. What did you do? What type of projects or activities did you do in 4-H and FFA?
Gardening mostly, and some small crafts. I wasn't the best 4-H child or member you would want. I tended to do things at the last minute. That's not the best way to do it, but I can remember going to the fair and picking flowers on the way to the fair and having a bouquet at the fair.
Gotcha. Well, that's definitely, well, thank you, Mr. Frank, for being honest. And yeah, definitely, we always say there's no failing, there's just learning. So I'm sure you learned in that experience. So now, why do you believe agriculture, because we all know 4-H has agricultural roots, and it's become very comprehensive of all different types of activities. So why do you believe agriculture is important for youth to understand?
Well, when we're doing this, it's in the height of the COVID-19 situation. How many of you went to the store and couldn't find the meat you wanted, the eggs you wanted, or the bread? All of that is agricultural products. All of it's grown on a farm, processed or packaged and taken to the grocery stores. And if we don't have a vibrant agricultural community, we can start starving or have times when food would be hard to get, or you could only get one kind and not a good mix. And in America, we're blessed to be able to go to a grocery store and pick up anything almost any day of the year.
Right, and I think that's awesome. You know, you could go to a grocery store, whichever grocery store you would like, and you could go and you could pick anything, and oftentimes it doesn't grow on the shelf. You know, it comes from somewhere else. And so thank you, Mr. Frank, for talking to us about agriculture and its importance. And here in Palm Beach County 4-H, we believe that every facet and every type of youth development is important. And any passion you have is important and could be used to develop so we could be responsible citizens. So we encourage you guys to call us, check us out, and just feel free to call your local extension office and see, because whatever your interest is, 4-H has a place for you. So thank you, Mr. Frank, and I'm looking forward to see you guys soon.